First up is we need to know what exactly is a bank housing loan. This is a type of loan where the bank pays for a house that you want to own and then you just pay back through yearly and monthly installment plans. Now that you've decided to take out a home loan, you need to know what type of loan payment plans are available for you to get. The two main types of home loans out there is either the conventional or flexible home loan. So what is a conventional home loan? As the name suggests, it's a conventional type of loan where you consistently do monthly payments with a fixed amount of money. This loan type is good for people who likes to plan ahead of time and can keep an organized budget. Having a fixed payment plan has the benefit of having little to no surprise payments to worry about. By contrast, a flexible home loan is when the loan payment plan is not a fixed monthly amount, and so you can choose how much or how little money you'll pay every month. Now, depending on how you handle your money and savings, this type of loan can be beneficial because it can give you the option to pay less interest and save you more money in the long run. Now that we know these types of housing loans, the next step is finding out if you're eligible. Being eligible for loans is usually determined by your age, income, and nationality. Typically, eligible people that can take out home loans are between 21 to 65 years old, have an income of around 50,000 pesos, and are Filipino citizens. If you find yourself eligible, then the next step would be having the proper bank requirements. These usually include some form of identification, like government IDs, TIN numbers, or tax certificates. Banks would also require proof of income, which you can provide by giving documents like certificates of employment, tax income returns, or payslips. After securing these documents, you should know the payment terms that you'd be comfortable with. You should consider things like how many years would you prefer to pay, and what's the minimum or maximum loan amount that you can afford. It's also important to get the visualization of the interest rates for your loan terms. These rates are usually tied to the BSP, so you can cross-check them with the loan rates offered by your preferred bank. After knowing all these requirements, the next step is visiting your preferred local bank and consulting with them. Make sure you ask questions and clarify points with regards to your loan terms, and take note of the offers that they would give you so that you can decide carefully when you eventually take out a home loan. Once you've chosen your preferred bank and you've been pre-qualified, it's then advisable to get a loan officer that would compile all your document requirements that would be needed by the loan processor. This would be the time that your loan officer would give you advice regarding if you're qualified or not. They would also give you a good faith estimate of your loan terms, and if you agree to proceed, they would ask you for a lending statement, and from there, offer you loan terms that would best fit your needs. The next step is to wait for the loan approval. This usually takes some time, and while waiting, you should make sure to submit any additional paperwork that would be needed for the approval process. The process includes the appraisal of the property you've selected, and if approved, all the documents are handed over to the underwriter when the appraisal is complete. And so when you've completed all these steps, you're finally done in successfully getting a home loan. Make sure you don't forget to thank your loan officer and be reminded to pay your dues every month. Be diligent about this so you won't encounter any problems when it comes to your relationship with the bank or in your personal finances.